Good Monday morning, everybody. I hope you are doing well today. I hope you had an amazing weekend. You're watching Project Joy Live. Today is Monday, April 24th, 2023. I believe we're almost at the end of April. Where did the time go? No one knows. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and super excited to be with you for another episode today. I have to reiterate again how much joy it brings me to be with you guys on weekday mornings. I had a couple instances over the weekend where I really felt like, first of all, I was very proud of myself, very proud of myself because I expressed myself in areas when I don't normally. Typically, I'm a think. What's that acronym for think? Like before you speak, think. Let me look this up really quick because this is think acronym. Okay, here we go. Before you speak, think. What's the? It's is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? And is it kind? And that N one, is it necessary? I have perfected that. Okay. Because I'm like, okay, is it really necessary for me to say anything right now? Probably not. So we're just not gonna. So I perfected that part of it. All right. But then there are times when it's not really necessary, but time goes on and I'm like, I really wanted to say something and I didn't. And I had the opportunity to do this weekend in a few instances. And so that's bringing me a lot of joy this morning. While I'm telling you the story, I would love to hear what's bringing you joy this morning. So let me know in the comments. But I had this opportunity. So I'm at the store with my daughter, and let me know if you guys have ever been in a Sephora before or like a makeup store like that. Typically, there's obviously more people in there shopping than there are people that work there. But when you're in sales and you are in customer service, you really have to master kind of that art of making sure everybody's taken care of, even if there is a lot of people in there. And so I've gone in the store so many times and have never been helped. Never once has anyone approached me and said, "Can I help you with anything today? Do you need anything? Can I answer any questions for you?" And that's really sad because that's a missed opportunity to sell things for their store. So yesterday I went in with my daughter and we weren't there like a minute before someone came up and said, "Hey, how are you doing? Can I help you with anything?" And I'm like, first time this has happened, right? And like you kind of get a complex after a while. You're like, do I not look like I should be in a makeup store? Is there something wrong with me? And so after we were done, like and she had come up a couple times, and then I asked for help and she came right away and helped me with what I wanted. And so after we were done, I checked out and almost walked out of the store, and I said, "No, I turned back around and I said, I just want to say thank you because we have never, since stepped foot in the store, have never been helped before. And I just want to say thank you for that. It really, really made the experience for me." And it turns out she was the manager of the store and was really happy to receive that feedback. Okay. She was happy because it made her day that she was able to help, but also as a manager, now she knows, hey, I need to tell my people to get on the ball. This has helped her. It made her day in a personal way because I complimented her, but it helped her business as well. So, was it absolutely necessary to say something? Probably not. I could have gone on with my day. She could have gone on with hers. It would have been fine. Right. But because I did take the time and stop, now she got a compliment and now she got help with her business. And now I feel good about expressing myself. So sometimes that, like, I'm good at the end part. I'm good at the necessary. Is it necessary to say something? But sometimes we need to go a little further. And that was one of a few opportunities that I, I had this weekend. So that brings me a lot of joy today. Let's check in with the comments here this morning. Brittany, of course, in her front row seat, enjoying her Monday here with us. Good to see you, Brittany. Teresa, blessings and blessings to everyone. Good to see you, Teresa. Happy Monday. I'm glad y'all are chatting out there. Thank you for being proud of me, Brittany. I'm proud of myself because sometimes People need to know. People need to know these things, okay? Brittany said, I'm trying to get over this cold flu, but feeling blessed. So good. So I'm glad you're starting to get on the mend. Sometimes things hang on and we're like, really? It's the universe going, Brittany, you deserve to rest. You're amazing. And you always deserve to rest no matter what. What we need to work on as humans, raise your hand if you need to work on this. We deserve to rest without getting to the point of exhaustion. We deserve to rest without needing to be sick. A few years ago, somebody said to me, you do not need to qualify to rest. Anybody else need to hear that today? Anybody else? You do not need to qualify to rest. You don't need to be sick. You don't need to be busy. You don't need to be exhausted. You don't need to be deserving of. You don't need to be anything in order to, you could just rest. It's okay. And some of us, I manifest a lot of things in order to be able to rest, boys and girls. I really do. I manifest a lot of things in order to be able to rest. I am really good at manifesting chaos and then burnout and then the need to rest. So you don't have to qualify to rest. Yeah, fun times. Um, Susan, good morning. Good to see you. Had two great rides with Vinny. My joy is back. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love hearing stories about your ponies as well. That's amazing. Yes, sending lots of love to rest is priceless. Absolutely. And this is actually going to tie into our topic today. Today, we are going to be talking about tangible ways for you to enjoy your Monday. How do you actually get to that point where you're like, Monday's the effing best day ever? Okay. How do we get to that point? Because I know that some of y'all are still like, Monday out there. Okay, we're going to work on that today. I'm going to give you four tangible things, some other ideas thrown in. We're going to have a couple mic drop moments. So I need all of you to put your big girl, big boy, big human t-shirts on. Okay, everybody, if you're ready for this, I want you to say t-shirt on. In the comments, okay? T-shirt on. But before we get to that, we're going to talk about a single national day today. And it's a good one today. I think you'll like this one. So, National Days today is actually National Bucket List Day. Do you have a bucket list? Do you know what a bucket list is? We're going to talk about it now. April 24th celebrates National Bucket List Day to remind us it's never too late to set new goals, go on a dream vacation, and inspire people around you to enjoy life to the fullest. By definition, a bucket list is a list of things a person would like to do but has never experienced before. Some people refer to them as milestones, while other people refer to them as goals. Whatever you call them, a bucket list is a list of things a person would like they to accomplish before they die. So let me know if you guys, do you have a bucket list? And if you do, let me know what your like something that sticks out to you on it. What is the number one thing or something that's really important to you? Like what's at the towards the top of that list? For me, it's absolutely going to Sicily, Italy. That is a getting to travel there. But I don't just want to go there. I want to go to some different places that I've heard about because that's where my ancestors came from. And I want to go check that out. I want to see what's up out there. I've heard that there's some places with some vegan cannolis. I want to eat a vegan cannoli that I haven't made myself. That's what I want to do. It is so I have like my main bucket list that has like these things. And so I have like go to Sicily, Italy, but then I have I have some little bit like eat a vegan cannoli in Sicily, Italy, have a glass of like there's things on there that need to happen as well. So listen, Susan's t-shirts on, Teresa's t-shirts on. We're gonna be ready to go here shortly, okay? Susan said, I do riding my horseback riding my horse in Bryce Canyon. Oh, that would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. Um, Going back to what we were talking about before, Brittany said, I have to stop feeling guilty and anxious for resting. It's been 3 days of resting and I'm getting anxious feeling being down for this long. I keep telling myself, Brittany, it's okay. It's only been 3 days. And here's the thing. Why do we do that to ourselves, right? Like, if it had been 2 weeks, so when I had COVID the first time back in 2021, um, dude, like, I was down a long time, like down for weeks. Um, and now I deal with some of the after effects of dealing with long COVID. And I have to, like, when I have those tough days, I have to remind me, like, it's easy for me. Like, I get it, Brittany. Like, it's easy for me to slip into, like, seriously, this was 2020. Like, this has been 2 years. Would you just snap out of it, Jessica? Would you just, for real, stop it? But I think we can do that to ourselves sometimes. And you're right. It's only been 3 days. And if it had been 3 weeks, it's only been 3 weeks. It's only been whatever you've needed in order to feel better and feel well. So I love that sharing about bucket list as well. And perhaps on our bucket list, we need to add taking a good nap, allowing ourselves to rest, just to rest, and not feeling guilty about it. That would be a really good thing. Listen, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to be right back after this to get into those tangible ways for you to enjoy your Monday. Start enjoying your Mondays if you're not already, to have a better Monday overall. And we'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
www.thebreakthroughshow.com or thebreakthroughshownetwork.com. Also, you can visualize. I'm visualize on the brain this morning. Visit thebreakthroughshownetwork.club to be a part of our community on Discord. Today we're going to be talking about how to actually enjoy your Monday and look forward to the next one. There's a method to the madness here. When Project Joy Live first started, or Project Joy podcast, I released the episodes on Mondays for a reason, because I always heard that I hear that grumbling every Sunday from people. There's even people that have taken it back further. The end of the week, they're like, oh, weekend's coming, but God, Monday's after that. Monday's after that. And people make a big deal out of it. And I think that there's a couple reasons for this. And we're gonna look at a few of these different things, but I want to include a couple of mic drop moments here for you guys. Okay, are you ready? You all promised me that you had your t-shirts on, your big girl, big boy, big human t-shirts on today. Okay, if you have your t-shirt on and you didn't tell me, You better either tell me in the comments or get ready. Here we go. So, number one, Mondays can still include things. I know this is mind blowing. Are you ready? Mondays can still include things like rest, fun, being alone, and seeing people you love. Anything that your weekend normally includes that makes you look forward to it. Guess what? Your Monday, mind blowing, can still include those things. Okay. It can still include those things. Yes, a lot of times during the week things come up that maybe are not our favorite things to do. If we hate our job, which we'll talk about coming up here in a minute anyway. If we have bills to pay, if we have errands we have to run. A lot of us have adulting things that we need to do that no one gives us awards and gold stars, and we don't get those payoffs that we used to get as kids, okay? But Mondays and the other weekdays can still include the things that we love if we make it so. So this means, and here's your mic drop moment. I need you to put a microphone. I need you to put a microphone in the chat. Okay, you ready? Here we go. If your Monday sucks, you made it that way. Okay. All right. Now look, and the reason I say it because and then I don't want to hear, oh, Jessica, I got in a car accident on my some ass came around the corner fast and hit my car. I didn't make that suck. No, you didn't hit your own car, but you made one incident be the entirety of a whole day. Okay, you put so much weight onto whatever incident we're talking about here that you made your entire day suck. Okay. And what happens is when we do that, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this coming up. And when you do that and go, oh, well, this, whatever the one thing that happened, my Monday sucked. Guess what's going to happen the next Monday? And what's now your mindset about Mondays going forward? Okay. What is now your mindset of your Mondays going forward? Mic drop moment. Okay. If your Monday sucks, you made it that way. And it's a hard thing to hear sometimes, but I'm going to give you some actual ways that you can make it better for you. Okay. How can we actually set ourselves up to enjoy Monday when it gets here, and then continue to have good Mondays, okay? And by good, I want to just preface this by saying I'm not talking about a perfect day. I'm not talking about a day when everything goes exactly how we plan and expect. I'm talking about allowing ourselves to enjoy a day, whether it's Monday or not, no matter what happens, okay? Number 1, plan ahead before Monday. There's a saying that says if you don't if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I got into a conversation last night about TV shows. My daughter said when she's having a rough day, she rewatches. She's like, it's so weird. Every time I end up I'm having a hard time, I end up rewatching series. When I'm not feeling good or whatever, I end up rewatching these series. And I said, you know why we do that? This is actually a real thing, okay? Because it's a coping skill of mine as well. When we watch a movie or a TV show that we really like and we rewatch it and we continue to rewatch it, that is a level of comfort. Why? Because we know what's going to happen in it. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this before or thought about this before, but life is unpredictable, right? We never know what's going to happen truly. Yes, those of us who may be intuitive, we might be able to read an energy of what's to come or something like that, or look at the astrology or whatever. But life and humans, because we have free will, can throw us curveballs at any moment. Okay. So you never truly know what's going to happen. When you rewatch a movie or a series or reread a book or do something that you've done again, it is predictable. And that predictability brings comfort. Okay. So, very similar to what we're talking about here. If you on your Sunday night or at some point over the weekend or even on Friday before you get out of like work mode or adult mode or whatever, if you plan for what your Monday is going to look like, you are doing well. Now, don't just plan for the I have a doctor's appointment, I have a meeting I have to go to, I have to pay my rent. What do you want your day to look like? What do you want your day to look like? Now, I know that's when some of the grumbling happens. Well, I have to go to work and I hate my job. Well, sometimes adulting has to happen. Don't like your job? How can you make it better? What do you want your job experience to look like? Yes, your boss may be grumpy, you may have to do things you don't do, but can you put a smile on your face? What would happen if you handed the grumpy person, your boss, coworker, whatever, a little love note, if you will, a little like you brought him a donut. Who if somebody doesn't smile about donuts, you're working at the wrong place. Bring them a donut. I just wanted you to have a good day. Hope you have a good one. Here you go. How can you make your environment better? How can you make the relationships within your work environment better? Lastly, what can you include in your day that you do like? If you don't like your job, what can you make sure happens in your day that you do like? Even if it's 5 minutes of rest, meditation, calling someone you love, actually take the time to put these things in your calendar, to plan for these things. Okay. So if you've already planned to go to a job that you hate, that's your prerogative. Some of us sometimes have to do things we don't want to do. But how can you make it better? What can you include in your day to do well? So if you're gonna plan for your Monday, put plan in the chat. Brittany likes Mondays. Listen, some people do, some people don't. Okay. Um, yeah, so we're saying Monday, Monday. Or second it. When dealing with her depression, my daughter Anthony always binge watches The Good Place. I love that. I love that. It is definitely binge watching worthy. I haven't seen that one, but everybody has their things that they love because it's a great thing. So planning ahead before Monday. What do you want the day to look like? What can you include? What are all the things that you look forward to on the weekend that you could include, even if it's just a little piece of on Monday, even if it's just 5 minutes? What can you include? Number two, visualize your day before you get out of bed. Now it's Monday, okay? Even if you didn't take time to plan, you're not a lost cause yet. Okay. Visualize your day before you get out of bed. What do you want your day to look like today? What moments do you want to experience today? What do you want to feel today? Okay. What are the things that you want to be able to get done and then experience as a reward of? And here's a nice pre gratitude activity. So, a lot of people have gratitude practice, and at the end of the day, they say, I'm thankful for whatever, I'm grateful for whatever happened. Try this pre gratitude activity before you get out of Mondays or get out of bed on Mondays. Today, I get to, and get in that same gratitude vibe. Today, I get to make my day exactly what I want it to be. Today, I get to experience joy. Today, I get to go pay my bills, and thank God I have the money to do that today. Today, I get to go to my job. Today, I get to be grateful that I have a job, even if it's one that I don't completely and that I'm not completely in love with yet. Today, I get to make my job what I want it to be. Try that pre-gratitude, getting in the air, in the energy of gratitude before we get to that gratitude of today I'm thankful for the things that have happened. This is a pre-gratitude activity. I get to do these things. Not I have to, because truly you don't have to do anything you want to do. People are like, I have to go to this job. You really don't. You understand that you're choosing to go. Well, Jessica, I have bills today. Yes, but you're choosing to go to that particular job. So today I get to go to that job and make it what I want it to be. Okay. So I love that I get to activities. Okay. So number three, now you're going about your day. You've planned ahead. Okay. You planned ahead before Monday. You have visualized your day before you get out of bed. And now you're going through the day when contrast happens, when challenge happens. And it probably will, because we are adulting in the adultiest way that we can over here. Okay. Do not blame Monday. Now this is a precursor for going forward and enjoying your Mondays going forward. But when you stub your toe, now you've laid in bed and you visualized your day, and you turn too fast, get out of bed, you stub your toe on the side table. Do not start with the effing Mondays comments. Don't do that. Okay? Do not blame Monday. When contrast happens, do what needs to be done. Put a little, if you need to cuss for a minute, cuss for a minute, but don't blame it on Monday. All right? Puts a little ice on your toe, and go back to those other things we talked about. Oh, okay. So today I get to get ready for this job. I'm going to get up right now and make this day amazing. Okay. When contrast happens, do what needs to be done and shift into gratitude and rewards, for like move through it, so that when you go back to look at your Monday, you're not forming everything around the fact that you just stubbed your toe. Okay. So you planned ahead before Monday. You visualized your day on Monday morning before you get out of bed. When something happens, and it will, because we're adulting adults over here, don't blame Monday. When contrast happens, do what needs to be done, then shift into gratitude and rewards. Number 4, as you come towards the end of your day, reflection followed by planning for the next time. Okay. What did you love about your day? We've talked about gratitude several times. Share your gratitude about what went right for you during the day. What did you love during the day? What do you wish could happen over and over and over and over and over? What was amazing about your day? If you can't find one moment of gratitude about your Monday, you're doing it wrong. You got to look harder. You have to try to look a little bit harder. Number 2, what were the challenges? What were the challenges that happened? Be honest about when that contrast came up. What were the things that you didn't like about the day? Ask yourself some of those same questions you asked yourself in your planning for Monday. How can you make it better? What can you do next time? Now, the key to this one, the key to continually enjoying your Mondays or your weekdays, and sometimes some of you Mondays might fall on your Monday feeling might fall on a different day, but all of this still applies. Okay. What were the challenges you have? Don't just say, well, I got up and I stubbed my toe and that really sucked. Okay. Perhaps we should schedule in a time to move the table. If this is the 15th time that you've hit your toe on that table and your Mondays suck because of it, perhaps it's time to move the table. I'm just saying, okay? We don't have to complicate things so hard. All right. If the challenge was that your job sucked, your boss was an ass, you didn't like it, what can you do to make your job experience better? If the job is really that bad and you don't feel like you could possibly enjoy going to it one more Monday, then perhaps somewhere in your week you need to schedule to learn a new skill, look for another job, something. Because ultimately, like we talked about, it's your choice. Yes, you might say, Jessica, I got to pay the bills. Yep, you do. But if you don't like it, if it's that bad for you, then make time somewhere in your life to learn something new, or look for another job, or talk to someone, talk to a career counselor, something like that. There's something that you can do to add to what you want it to look like. If your Monday was go, 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 and it was super chaotic and you don't like that feeling, next Monday, schedule in some time to rest. Well, Jessica, I don't have time to rest. Then you need to, again, look at your schedule, look at your priorities. Okay. Because it goes back to what I said in the beginning. If your Monday sucks, you made it that way. And it's not, this is an ass-kicking statement. However, it's like it has to be, because you have to understand how much control you have. You are the creator of your life. You can make Mondays whatever you want it to look like. Okay? No matter what your have tos are that are in there, even the have tos can be made enjoyable by you simply switching your mindset to I get to, and ask yourself the question, what can I do to make this? What effect do I have on this situation to make it enjoyable for myself and to really enjoy it on a Monday? Um, Brittany was sharing about how Mondays are a great reset for me, even though any day can be that way. Absolutely. And honestly, that's how I've always seen Mondays. I am a person that really thrives on new beginnings. I love a new moon. I love a Monday. I love a birthday. I love a New Year's. I love I love the beginning of everything. I love it because it signifies a fresh start for me. And like you said, Brittany, it can absolutely be any day, but it's anything that signifies fresh start, new beginning. It just has that new life feeling. Those of you who are moms out there, get sentimental for a moment here. If you're a mom out there, you might be able to, maybe you can relate to this moment when your child was born and that new baby comes into the world and signifies hope, expectations for amazing good things, new life, new beginning, possibilities. Now, the key, I think, is if we're not even talking about babies here, but any of these things on Monday, if we can hang on to that hope as the challenges arise, that's one of the things, like when I've struggled recently with some teenage stuff. Raise your hand if you know what I mean by the teenage stuff. Um, I try to think about that hope, that possibilities, that feeling that I had when I had so much love and joy and hope and possibilities in that moment. Like, if we can take that when we envision what we want and carry it through, it's magic. It's magic. Any day can be a Monday, a new moon, a new beginning, a new start, a birthday, a holiday. It can all be whatever day we want. If we can just hang on to that hope and possibilities and carry it through the challenging times, it's amazing. It's amazing. So what can you do today to make your Monday great? And I know one of the things that I love on a Monday is to celebrate birthdays. Here we go. All right, you guys. So we've got several birthdays going on today. I'm just pulling up because there was somebody else. Oh, there it is. Okay. So in the celebrity world, Kelly Clarkson has a birthday today. Happy birthday, Kelly Clarkson. Barbara Streisand has a birthday today. Cedric the Entertainer has a birthday today. Shirley MacLaine. And in the celebrities in my life, one of the Breakthrough Show alumni, Brian K. Wright, has a birthday today. He helps you write your books. He's a ghostwriter. He's an incredible human being. Brian K. Wright, happy birthday to you. Jake Cooper, EFT Caroline, have birthdays today. And a couple of school folks have birthdays today. Sarah Galal Gervais has a birthday today. Happy birthday to you. And over the weekend, my friend from school, Stacy Wood, had a birthday today. So, or a birthday over the weekend. So happy birthday, Stacy. All of that being said, let me know if you're celebrating a birthday today, and let's get our birthday song on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kelly Clarkson, Barbara Streisand, Cedric the Entertainer, Shirley MacLaine, Brian K. Wright, Jay Cooper, EFT Caroline, Sarah Galal Gervais, Stacey Wood. Ran out of air on that one. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating today and who celebrated over the weekend. We had a great time at my hubby's birthday, and I want to thank Bill and Ryan for coming and spend that day, that evening with us. I don't know if you all caught that cake. That cake that I posted on social media was a good cake. It was a really good cake. I hope you guys are set up to have an amazing rest of your day. Yes, sweet birthday blessings to all. Thank you all for joining us today. Let me know if you got anything out of this little bit about how to enjoy your Monday more. Ultimately, it is on us to have the kind of Monday or any day that we want to have. We just got to plan for it. We have to visualize it. We have to be grateful for what's going on. And when those things come up, those very adulty things, we just push through and we do what we need to do and be grateful for it. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Thanks for joining us today. I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. But don't forget, tonight at 3 p.m. Eastern time, Rewriting Reality with Shiraz is on with special guest Carrie Brunton. You guys might have seen her on My Way a couple weeks ago, and it's going to be great. So tune in 3 p.m. only on the Breakthrough Show Network. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.